Alright, bear with me for a minute. I've been trying to do this for a while. Later today, since it's after midnight, Minnesota is in for a doozy. Damaging wind threat, significant damaging wind threat, 70, 80, 90, 100 miles an hour. You'll see in what I've got the HRRR high resolution rapid refresh suggesting a very significant bow echo linear mode of storms coming from southeastern North Dakota. Well, I mean, really western North Dakota. It tracks all the way from Williston, Dickinson area across North Dakota into northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota in the evening hours overnight. Really messy through North Dakota, South Dakota, and then we get into the evening hours in Minnesota, and we start to notice it connecting into a linear mode bow echo line of storm. Significant bow echo. You'll see just how significant of a bow echo we have. Looks to be just to the west of St. Cloud. Don't focus as much on placement and timing. Placement and timing on models is just a suggestion. Storms could fire earlier, storms could fire later, storms could fire further north, further west, further east, stuff of that nature. So model suggestion, model timing, model placement is just a suggestion. Focus on the damaging wind gusts you're seeing on models. Focus on the bow echo portion. With linear modes, like I've said before, QLCS spin-up tornadoes are a concern. Definitely will not be surprised if the Storm Prediction Center here goes ahead and adds an enhanced risk level 3 out of 5, 30% hatch damaging wind risk, 2 to 5% tornado risk, and a 15% large hail risk across portions of North Dakota, South Dakota, and then into Minnesota, where a majority of this takes place. Again, I want you guys to focus on the extent of the bow echo. I definitely do think with the way that the bow echo looks on the high resolution rapid refresh model that we are dealing with a bow echo that is going to be aided by a rear inflow jet, which will enhance those low level winds and help them reach the ground easier, as 80, 85, 90 to 100 mile an hour damaging wind gusts. Keep in mind here as well that 70 to 100 mile an hour damaging wind gusts are EF0 to EF1 tornado range. So even if we don't have a vertical funnel reach the ground, we're looking at potentially EF0 to EF1 tornado damage. Trees snapped, power lines snapped, non-well-built structures damaged, potentially roofs being lifted off of houses, multiple power outages, power being out for days at a time, something you guys need to think about. You guys need to have power banks so that you guys can charge your phones when the power goes out. Something you guys need to think about potentially. Again, power being out for multiple days at a time. Refrigerator, freezers, food unthawing. You guys need to have a way to potentially keep food good if the power is out for longer than, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 hours. Coolers packed full of ice with the ice on bottom and then ice on top to keep that food frozen. Something of that nature. Unfortunately, with the way that we're looking at this, again, model projections 70 to 105, in some places 110 mile an hour damaging wind gusts with this. I know that people lost power today in Minnesota, may not have a way to currently view what's potentially coming at them. Make sure that they are warned. You guys have ways to get watches and warnings with the impending storms coming in later on this evening and into the overnight hours. Definitely have a way to get watches, warnings, info on the storms. Again, tornado threat not as prevalent as the significant damaging wind threat with hurricane force gusts coming through, but still going to be an embedded tornado threat along the leading edge of this line of storms. So another thing to unfortunately think about. But definitely need to play it safe, have ways to get watches and warnings, and a way to, or a couple places to seek shelter with this line of storms when it impacts your area. Don't focus, like I said, so much on the placement and the timing as much as the impacts. There will be multiple screenshots for you to view from the HRRR high resolution rapid refresh model as to what all this threat entails. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to view this. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe for further weather information and updates. Please stay safe and have a great rest of the night. Thank you.